Daily Horoscope for Taurus, May 3, 2025. Welcome, Taurus. Today marks a pivotal point in your astrological journey as we enter the heart of your solar season. On this Saturday, May 3, 2025, the cosmic energies are aligning in fascinating ways that particularly resonate with your earthy nature. With the sun firmly positioned in your sign, your natural traits are amplified today. Your determination, practicality, and sensual appreciation of life's pleasures are all enhanced. This solar energy brings vitality and a renewed sense of purpose, making it an excellent time to focus on personal initiatives and self-expression. Most significantly, Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune today. This cosmic dance between your planetary ruler and the mystical Neptune creates a beautiful bridge between your practical nature and your deeper spiritual longings. There's a dreamy quality to your interactions today, and you may find yourself more attuned to beauty, art, and the subtler dimensions of existence. Creative inspirations could arrive unexpectedly. Keep a notebook handy to capture these fleeting insights. The moon transits through Libra today, highlighting your sixth house of daily routines, health, and service. This brings a balanced approach to your work and wellness activities. You might find yourself craving more harmony in your everyday environment and feeling a stronger desire to create beauty in your workspace. The Libran lunar energy also enhances your diplomatic abilities, making this an excellent day for smoothing over any workplace tensions or renegotiating responsibilities. Meanwhile, Mercury in Taurus forms a square with Saturn in Aquarius, creating some tension between your communication style and long-term obligations. You may feel a pull between expressing yourself freely and conforming to existing structures or expectations. This aspect asks you to find the middle ground between standing firm in your ideas and remaining flexible enough to work within established frameworks. Be mindful of a tendency towards stubborn thinking today. On the relationship front, the Venus-Neptune trine casts a romantic and compassionate glow over your interactions. For Taurians in partnerships, this presents an opportunity to deepen your connection through shared aesthetic experiences, perhaps visiting an art exhibition, enjoying a concert, or simply preparing a beautiful meal together. The sensual dimensions of your relationships are heightened, allowing for profound bonding if you create the space for intimacy. For single Taurians, this planetary alignment increases your natural magnetism. You're likely to attract admirers who appreciate your authentic self rather than a superficial image. However, the Neptune influence means discernment is essential. Ensure you're seeing potential partners clearly rather than projecting idealized versions onto them. Financially, Jupiter's ongoing presence in Cáncer influences your second house of resources and values. This brings a general expansion to your financial sphere, but today's specific aspects suggest caution with impulse purchases. The Venus-Neptune trine might cloud your typically excellent judgment regarding value, tempting you toward beautiful but impractical acquisitions. Before making significant purchases today, give yourself a 24-hour cooling-off period. In your career, the moon in your sixth house highlights your work processes and daily contributions. You might receive recognition for the consistent quality you bring to your professional responsibilities. The Mercury-Saturn square suggests potential friction with authority figures or established protocols, so choose your words carefully in professional communications. Document your ideas thoroughly, as this attention to detail will prove valuable in the coming weeks. Health-wise, the Libra moon encourages balance in your wellness routines. Your body responds particularly well to symmetrical movements today. Consider yoga, swimming, or dance as ideal physical activities. The Venus-Neptune influence heightens your sensitivity, so protect your energy by creating boundaries around draining situations or individuals. Pay special attention to your throat and neck area, Taurus's ruled body region, perhaps with gentle stretches or a soothing scarf if the weather is cool. A Mars-Uranus sextile in the background adds an interesting dimension to the day, bringing unexpected opportunities that require quick action. While you typically prefer to move at your own deliberate pace, Today's energy supports stepping slightly outside your comfort zone, especially regarding technology or collaborative projects. Your innovative ideas receive cosmic support, particularly if they involve blending traditional approaches with modern methods. Your home environment benefits from the aesthetic sensitivity of today's planetary positions. You might feel inspired to rearrange your living space, incorporate new textures, or bring natural elements indoors. Small changes to your surroundings can have a surprisingly powerful effect on your mood and energy levels today. Socially, you'll likely prefer meaningful one-on-one interactions over large gatherings. The depth of conversation available in intimate settings resonates with your current emotional needs. A friend may seek your advice on a practical matter. Your grounded perspective will be particularly valuable to them. Spiritually, the Venus-Neptune trine opens doorways to subtle realms that you might not usually explore. Your typical pragmatism is beautifully balanced with a heightened intuition today. Pay attention to recurring symbols, meaningful coincidences, or dreams from the previous night, as they contain messages relevant to your current life path. Your lucky color today is seafoam green, bridging your earthly nature with Neptune's oceanic influence. Carrying or wearing rose quartz enhances the heart-centered energy available to you. The number 6 resonates strongly with your energy today, bringing harmony and balance to your experiences. As the day concludes, take a moment to ground yourself through a simple ritual, perhaps enjoying a cup of herbal tea while setting intentions for the remainder of your solar season. The evening hours carry a reflective quality that supports introspection and gentle planning. Tomorrow brings a shift as the moon enters Scorpio, deepening the emotional tone and inviting you to explore connections that transform. But for today, Taurus, embrace the beautiful balance between your sensual, earthly nature and the subtle whispers of your intuition. This rare combination of energies supports tremendous growth and joy if you remain present and receptive. Remember, steady Taurus, that while you excel at maintaining stability, today's planetary alignment particularly rewards those small steps toward your dreams that honor both practicality and possibility. Trust the solid ground beneath you as you reach toward new horizons. On May 3rd, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape for Taurus natives. The sun continues its journey through your sign at 13 degrees Taurus, illuminating your core identity and amplifying your natural strengths. This solar energy provides you with enhanced vitality and a stronger sense of purpose, particularly in matters related to personal values and resources. The sun forms a harmonious trine with Pluto in Capricorn, intensifying your ability to transform aspects of your life through sheer determination and focus. This powerful aspect supports deep introspection and the elimination of outdated patterns that no longer serve your highest good. With the sun in your first house, your presence naturally commands attention, making this an excellent time for self-expression and personal initiatives. Venus, your ruling planet, finds itself at 8 degrees of Gemini, activating your second house of personal finances and values. This placement brings a dual energy to your financial matters, potentially presenting multiple income opportunities or ways to increase your resources. Venus in Gemini also heightens your appreciation for intellectual stimulation in relationships and may attract individuals who engage your mind as much as your heart. The Venus-Jupiter sextile that's forming suggests unexpected financial opportunities may arise through social connections or intellectual pursuits. Mercury, positioned at 27 degrees Aries, brings swift mental energy to your 12th house of subconscious patterns and hidden matters. This placement can trigger intuitive insights and may bring information to light that was previously concealed. You might find yourself processing thoughts more internally than usual, perhaps engaging in private research or contemplation. Mercury forms a challenging square to Mars, which could manifest as internal tension between your conscious thoughts and subconscious impulses. The moon transits through Sagittarius on this day, illuminating your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and psychological depth. This lunar placement heightens your emotional sensitivity around matters of intimacy and vulnerability. You may feel drawn to explore deeper connections with others or investigate mysteries that have long fascinated you. The moon's opposition to your natal Venus creates emotional tension around values and resources. There might be a pull between your desire for stability and an urge to take emotional risks. Mars at 25 degrees Cancer activates your third house of communication and local environment, infusing your words with emotional conviction and potentially triggering defensive responses when you feel your ideas are challenged. Mars in Cancer generally makes your communication style more protective and nurturing, but also potentially more reactive when you feel threatened. Its trine to Neptune enhances your intuitive understanding of others' unspoken needs and motivations. Jupiter at 10 degrees Gemini in your second house brings expansion and opportunity to your financial sector. This placement suggests that diversification and intellectual approaches to wealth building could prove particularly fruitful. Jupiter's presence here indicates a period where your resources may grow through knowledge acquisition, communication skills, or multiple revenue streams. The sextile between Jupiter and Venus amplifies opportunities for financial growth, particularly through social connections and relationship building. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces at 18 degrees, bringing structure and discipline to your 11th house of friendships, groups, and long-term aspirations. This transit requires maturity in your social circles and may be limiting certain social connections while strengthening others that have true substance and longevity. Saturn's influence here can feel isolating at times, but ultimately leads to more authentic community connections. Uranus at 28 degrees Taurus remains in your first house, continuing its long-term revolutionary impact on your identity and self-expression. As a fixed sign, Taurus typically resists change, but Uranus has been gradually awakening your desire for personal freedom and authentic expression. Today, Uranus forms a challenging square to Pluto, intensifying pressures for personal transformation that align with deeper evolutionary currents. Neptune at 5 degrees Aries activates your 12th house, dissolving boundaries between your conscious and unconscious mind. This placement enhances your spiritual sensitivity and creative imagination, but may also blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Neptune's sextile to the Sun today supports inspired artistic expression and spiritual insights that enhance your sense of purpose. Pluto at 7 degrees Aquarius influences your 10th house of career and public standing, bringing transformative pressure to your professional life and relationship with authority. This placement supports empowerment through innovative approaches to leadership and may be gradually revolutionizing your career path or public image. The North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra create an axis across your 12th and 6th houses, suggesting that your evolutionary path involves releasing perfectionism and control. South Node in Libra in the 6th house, while embracing more intuitive, spiritual approaches to life. North Node in Aries in the 12th house. Chiron at 21 degrees Aries in your 12th house highlights wounds related to self-assertion and identity that operate beneath the surface of conscious awareness. Today's aspect between Chiron and Mercury may bring insights about how past wounds influence your thought patterns and self-expression. The part of fortune falls in your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and expansion, suggesting that your greatest fulfillment today comes through broadening your horizons, whether intellectually, spiritually, or through connecting with different cultures and perspectives. The asteroid Juno at 14 degrees Virgo in your 5th house highlights commitments in romantic relationships and creative endeavors, suggesting a need for discerning analysis in matters of the heart. Your communication style takes on a particularly grounded, yet persuasive quality today, Taurus. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Pluto, your words carry unexpected depth and transformative power. You'll find yourself able to articulate complex feelings and ideas that have been gestating beneath the surface of your consciousness. This isn't your typical day for casual conversation, There's a magnetic intensity to your expression that draws others in. People aren't just hearing your words, they're feeling them. Use this rare gift wisely. The Venus-Neptune sextile enhancing your chart today adds a layer of empathetic understanding to your communications. You're not only expressing yourself effectively, but also receiving others' messages with unusual intuition. You may notice subtle undertones in conversations that typically escape your attention. This heightened receptivity creates opportunities for meaningful connection, especially in your personal relationships. Your ruling planet Venus is blessing you with a diplomatic touch, allowing you to navigate potentially difficult conversations with grace and fairness. There's a special capacity today to speak your truth without unnecessary harshness. The moon's position in your third house of communication amplifies your desire to connect through words, making this an excellent day for writing projects, important discussions, or presentations. Your traditional methodical approach to expression is enhanced with a spark of inspiration. You might surprise yourself with suddenly brilliant articulations of ideas you've been pondering for some time. For creative Taurians, this is a particularly fertile period for artistic expression. Your ability to translate feelings into form is exceptionally strong. When approaching important conversations today, take a moment to center yourself first. Your most effective communication will come from that place of inner steadiness that is your birthright as a Taurus. Avoid rushing your words, even when excited about a topic. The deliberate pace of your speech today will actually enhance others' reception of your message rather than trying their patience. Professional communications benefit from your enhanced ability to blend practicality with persuasion. Colleagues and supervisors will respond well to your suggestions if you frame them with both logical reasoning and emotional intelligence. Notice how your nonverbal communication is particularly impactful today. Your gestures, facial expressions, and even your silence speak volumes. Physical channels of expression align harmoniously with your verbal messaging, creating a powerful coherence that others find compelling and trustworthy. While you sometimes struggle to find the perfect words, today your vocabulary seems to expand, offering precisely the right terms to capture nuanced thoughts. This is partly due to Jupiter's indirect influence on your mental faculties, temporarily broadening your linguistic horizons. For those Taurians involved in teaching, counseling, or any form of instructional communication, your ability to explain complex concepts in accessible ways is heightened. Students or mentees will grasp your meaning with unusual clarity. Digital communications also benefit from today's stellar configuration. Your written messages, social media posts, or video content will resonate more deeply than usual with your audience. There's a magnetic quality to your online presence that could attract new connections. Pay special attention to conversations with family members today. Old patterns of miscommunication can be healed through the empathetic and clear channel you're able to establish now. Someone close to you may finally understand a perspective you've been trying to share for some time. The cosmic configuration for May 3rd, 2025, places Venus, your ruling planet, in a favorable angle with Jupiter, creating an exceptional day for financial growth and material prosperity. This planetary alignment opens a window of opportunity that hasn't been available to you since 2018. With the sun firmly established in your sign, your natural Taurian instincts around money management are heightened, giving you extraordinary clarity about wealth-building strategies. Today's celestial blueprint specifically activates your second house of personal resources and income, making this an ideal time to initiate new financial ventures. Mercury's position adds analytical precision to your financial decisions, helping you distinguish genuine opportunities from flashy but insubstantial prospects. A semi-sextile between Venus and Neptune today creates interesting dynamics in passive income opportunities, particularly in creative or artistic investments. This aspect suggests potential for financial gain through unconventional channels, perhaps digital assets, art markets, or sustainability-focused ventures. The moon in Capricorn forms a trine with your sun, reinforcing your practical approach to wealth and emphasizing the importance of structured financial planning. Consider reviewing investment portfolios, particularly those focused on real estate or agricultural sectors, as these align harmoniously with today's energy patterns. Saturn's influence brings a sobering but necessary perspective to long-term financial security. While opportunities abound, this planetary position reminds you to establish firm foundations before expanding. Financially speaking, calculated risks taken today have strong potential for considerable returns within the next 3 months. Pay particular attention to opportunities that come through established connections rather than new contacts. A Plutonian influence in your partnership house suggests profitable collaborations could emerge, especially with individuals who complement your methodical approach with innovative thinking. The day's numerical vibration encourages financial multiplication rather than simply saving. Look for ways to make your assets work actively for you. Your financial intuition is remarkably strong under this cosmic weather pattern, particularly between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. when lunar energies peak for your sign. This would be an excellent time to make important financial decisions or have conversations about money matters. A word of caution about Mars squaring your money house. Avoid impulsive purchases today, especially those motivated by status or influenced by others' opinions. Instead, channel this Mars energy into assertive negotiation strategies for business deals or salary discussions. Consider exploring financial opportunities connected to sustainability, agriculture, or luxury goods, sectors naturally aligned with Taurus energy and particularly favored in today's astrological landscape. The Earth trine forming between your sign and Virgo suggests methodical analysis will yield profitable insights, especially regarding overlooked details in contracts or financial agreements. Tonight, as the moon shifts, take time to document financial insights that arise intuitively. This cosmic cycle promises financial growth through patience and methodical planning, quintessential Taurian strengths that are cosmically amplified today. As a Taurus navigating May 3, 2025, fortune smiles upon several key areas of your life. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, the cosmic benefactor, significantly boosting your natural talents. This planetary alignment enhances your financial intuition and sharpens your ability to recognize valuable opportunities. The day's energy transforms you into a prosperity magnet, especially through creative endeavors that merge your practical skills with innovation. Material pursuits receive strong celestial support as Mercury in your second house forms a supportive aspect with Saturn. This powerful combination of quick thinking and long-term stability makes the day exceptionally fortunate for financial planning, investments, and negotiations involving physical assets or property. Your characteristic Taurian persistence receives cosmic reinforcement, helping you break through barriers that have previously hindered your progress in building wealth and security. The domestic realm shines with positive energy as the moon transits through your fourth house of home and family. Home-related projects initiated today carry particularly auspicious energy, whether you're renovating spaces, redecorating rooms, or simply creating more harmony in your living environment. This lunar position also makes family gatherings and intimate connections especially rewarding, strengthening bonds that provide both emotional support and practical assistance in your journey. Your sensual nature receives a powerful cosmic amplification, making activities engaging the five senses especially fortunate. Culinary explorations, artistic pursuits, gardening, and craftwork all carry enhanced satisfaction and potential for unexpected rewards. This heightened sensory attunement extends to your intuitive faculties as well, allowing you to perceive subtle opportunities that others might overlook entirely. Professional connections formed or strengthened today possess unusually high potential for future benefit. The sun in your sign forms a powerful aspect with transformative Pluto, causing your authentic self-expression to resonate deeply with individuals in positions of influence. Without forcing anything, you naturally attract supporters and allies who appreciate your grounded perspective and reliable nature. Pay particular attention to connections with earth and water signs, as these individuals may become instrumental in your future success. Health and wellness initiatives receive special cosmic favor on this day. Your body responds exceptionally well to gentle, consistent care rather than extreme measures. Activities that connect you to the earth, walking in nature, gardening, or gentle strength training, yield particularly positive results and may trigger breakthroughs in persistent health concerns you've been managing. Educational pursuits focusing on practical skills or financial literacy are bathed in fortunate energy. Information you encounter today has a remarkable way of staying with you and proving useful in unexpected scenarios later. Consider dedicating time to learning something that enhances your self-sufficiency or financial independence. The knowledge gained will serve you in multiple ways. As evening approaches, relationship developments hold particular promise with Venus aspecting the moon. Whether single or in a partnership, your natural magnetic charm intensifies, making this an excellent time for heart-centered connections. Even casual interactions may lead to meaningful opportunities through synchronistic encounters that seem coincidental but carry deeper significance. Throughout this day, patience proves to be your greatest asset and source of good fortune. As a Taurus, you innately understand that valuable developments require time, and today the cosmos specifically rewards this inherent wisdom. Situations that appeared stagnant begin flowing more freely, especially when you remain steadfast without forcing progress. Color influences your fortune significantly today. Wearing or surrounding yourself with emerald green and rose pink hues amplifies your connection to Venus energy, while earthy browns and golds strengthen your natural Taurian resilience and prosperity consciousness. Consider incorporating these colors into your attire or environment to subtly enhance your fortunate vibration. The most auspicious hours for significant decisions or actions fall between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun's energy aligns most harmoniously with your personal vibration. During this window, both your intuitive impressions and practical assessments achieve peak accuracy, making it an ideal time to commit to important choices or investments that require balance between heart and mind. Regarding wealth and resources, an unexpected financial gain may manifest through a source connected to past efforts or investments. Something you set in motion long ago could finally bear fruit, serving as a cosmic reminder that Taurian persistence eventually pays meaningful dividends. Remain open to receiving through unusual channels, as prosperity doesn't always arrive in the most obvious packaging or from the most expected sources. For Taurus on May 3, 2025, your social landscape takes on a particularly significant dimension as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter. This celestial configuration opens doorways to meaningful connections that could prove beneficial for months to come. The early morning hours find you in a contemplative mood about your social circles, who truly supports your growth and who might be holding you back. This isn't about judgment but discernment, a quality that serves Taurus well today. The moon's position in your 7th house of partnerships amplifies your natural magnetism, making this an excellent day for both strengthening existing bonds and forming new ones. People are drawn to your grounded energy and practical wisdom today. Your ruling planet Venus brings enhanced charm to your communication style, allowing you to express yourself with both warmth and clarity when connecting with others. This is not a day to remain isolated or retreat into your comfort zone. The cosmic energies strongly favor social engagement, particularly in small, intimate settings where genuine exchange can occur. A friend from your past may unexpectedly resurface today, bringing with them memories and perhaps an opportunity to heal old wounds. This reconnection isn't random, it serves a purpose in your evolutionary journey. For coupled Taurus, this is an ideal day to socialize as a pair, as your relationship will be showcased in its best light, potentially inspiring others. If there have been tensions with a close friend or colleague, today offers a harmonious window to address them without the usual emotional charge that might accompany such conversations. Mercury's position supports clear, honest dialogue without the stubbornness that sometimes creates barriers in your relationships. Pay particular attention to connections made with water signs today. Cáncer, Scorpio, and Pisces individuals may bring perspectives that complement your earthy pragmatism. A casual conversation at a social gathering could lead to an important insight or opportunity related to your career ambitions. Your social antennae are especially receptive now, allowing you to pick up on subtle cues and unspoken dynamics within groups. This heightened awareness helps you navigate complex social situations with grace. An invitation received today deserves special consideration, even if it initially seems outside your comfort zone or usual social pattern. The stars suggest that stepping into new social territories will yield unexpected rewards. Digital connections are also highlighted. A message, comment, or online interaction could blossom into something more substantial if you're open to nurturing it. Your natural talents as a host shine today if you're entertaining or gathering people together. There's a warm, comfortable energy you create that allows others to feel at home and speak freely. This facilitates deeper connections beyond surface pleasantries. For single Taurus individuals, today's social energies carry romantic potential, particularly through introductions made by trusted friends or in settings related to your passions and interests. The connection made today could have a different flavor than your usual attractions, potentially someone who challenges your perspectives while respecting your values. In group settings, you may find yourself naturally taking on the role of mediator or peacekeeper, as your steady presence helps diffuse tensions and find common ground. This role suits you well today and earns you respect. A social obligation that initially feels burdensome could turn out to be unexpectedly rewarding. Sometimes the connections we resist most hold the greatest potential for growth. Trust the cosmic timing of today's encounters. The placement of Saturn suggests that some social connections made or strengthened today have long-term significance, possibly evolving into important professional alliances or mentorships. Pay attention to conversations around shared resources, investments, or financial matters that arise in social settings. There may be valuable information or opportunities embedded within casual discussions. Your ability to listen attentively makes you a valued confidant today, and someone may share something significant that they haven't told others. Honor this trust as the precious gift it is. By day's end, you may feel a sense of social fulfillment that goes deeper than mere enjoyment. There's a feeling of having made meaningful progress in your relationships and social standing. Take time to reflect on the quality of your connections rather than the quantity. This period marks the beginning of a socially significant phase where your network expands in ways that align with your authentic self and highest aspirations. As May unfolds in its early days, Taurus find themselves at a crucial juncture of their solar return season. Today's celestial arrangement offers a powerful opportunity for grounding, while simultaneously encouraging subtle shifts in your approach to daily matters. With the Sun illuminating your sign and Uranus continuing its revolutionary journey through Taurus, you're experiencing a gradual awakening to new possibilities within your comfort zones. The morning hours call for deliberate slowness. Rather than rushing into your day, create a ritual that engages your senses, perhaps brewing a special tea or coffee, enjoying its aroma, and sipping it mindfully while setting intentions for the day ahead. This sensory grounding will establish a stable foundation for the hours to come. Today's Venus position heightens your appreciation for beauty, making it an excellent day to surround yourself with aesthetically pleasing elements. Consider rearranging a space in your home, adding fresh flowers to your environment, or wearing something that makes you feel particularly confident. These small choices create ripples of pleasure throughout your day. Financial matters deserve your attention, but approach them with balanced perspective. Review recent expenses with a critical eye, but resist the urge to be overly self-critical about past decisions. Instead, use this energy to establish more concrete budgeting systems that align with your long-term security goals while still allowing for life's pleasures. In communications today, practice active listening more intensely than usual. Mercury's influence suggests that important details may be revealed in casual conversation, particularly regarding a work or family matter that has been developing behind the scenes. Your natural patience allows you to absorb information without reacting prematurely. Lean into this strength. Your body wisdom speaks volumes today if you're willing to listen. Physical tension may manifest in your shoulders or neck, signaling a need to reassess certain commitments or responsibilities that no longer serve your evolving priorities. Consider gentle stretching or a walk in nature to process these bodily messages. Decision-making benefits from your natural methodical approach today. While others might pressure you for quick answers, your planetary ruler Venus supports taking necessary time for consideration. For any significant choice, implement a sleep-on-it policy, allowing your subconscious to process options overnight before finalizing your position. For Taurus individuals in leadership positions, today's planetary alignment supports a coaching approach rather than directive management. Your team members respond particularly well to your practical demonstrations and patient explanations. Taking time to share your process and reasoning builds both competence and loyalty among those you guide. Physical exercise today benefits from steady, consistent movement rather than intense bursts of activity. Consider walking, swimming, or cycling at a moderate pace for a longer duration, rather than high-intensity interval training. This approach aligns with your energetic needs and supports your nervous system in processing recent developments. Your connection to nature provides essential replenishment today. Even brief contact with living plants, natural materials, or outdoor environments recalibrates your nervous system and enhances your characteristic groundedness. If weather permits, consider working outside for part of your day or bringing natural elements into your indoor environment. The evening hours call for gentle reflection rather than social engagement. While you typically enjoy the comforts of close companionship, today's energy supports solo contemplation. Consider journaling about the areas of your life that feel most stable and those that may benefit from thoughtful transformation in the coming months. Sleep becomes particularly important tonight as your subconscious processes the subtle energetic shifts occurring in your life. Create optimal conditions for rest by reducing screen time in the hour before bed, perhaps engaging with a physical book or practicing a brief meditation focused on releasing the day's experiences before surrendering to sleep. Daily Horoscope for Taurus, May 3, 2025. Welcome, Taurus. Today marks a pivotal point in your astrological journey as we enter the heart of your solar season. On this Saturday, May 3, 2025, the cosmic energy